all of us this afternoon. Before we all know me already officially, my name is Engineer Brian Moses Sigocha, standing for the ordinary, those who are part of so many. I stand for you and at all times. So, humbly appreciate of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, SGF, the Secretary General of the Republic of Nigeria, the Minister for Science, the Director General of National Space Research, other senior directors, most especially those special committee set up for and the promotion of high-level demand skills in Nigeria through the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Of the Federal Cooperative, of the Cooperative of the Federal, for the opportunity and for the consideration given to Nigerians. And with the struggle to the nation of promises of disbursement in all platforms. We are quiet because we are setting up the record that will never erase from the surface of the earth. Nigeria is our country. No matter the challenges we are facing, we cannot exceed ourselves from the country Nigeria. So it is better, it is right, and it is proper for us to begin to interface and face the test of time. This afternoon is just to briefly inform you on the development and on the fast forwarding the cooperative of empowering and looking at the food security and food chain in Nigeria. It is no longer a story. It is about come and do it. Now, after the end of the program called Expo, all Nigerians from all over the world, in the 36 states, in the 774 local government, and other neighboring countries, bring in their skills to bring up what you think you can do, showcase your talent. Don't rely on certificates that you have acquired from the school, qualification from the school. It is also highly important to be skilled. This will give you an opportunity and edge into appreciating those people who have put together the committees who work to have this expo come successfully in 2024 and moving forward. Going forward in the 36 states with NASDA, working with all the governors and state stakeholders in the federal government appointees and seniors in diaspora, looking at how you skills that will lift them from Nigeria. I want to appreciate that DG for put in top priorities and let it be a history that Nigeria has a platform artisans and even on skill can be on board on the platform. And federal government of Nigeria have to advertise. Unemployed have identified with federal government through the Federal Ministry of Science, Tech and Innovation. This is very official. Most time, my name is Engineer Brian Moses. I stand for the ordinary people, and I also the government from our international organizations and partners around the world to see in which areas we can source to the development of this economy of our nation. So for anybody who is watching us on social media, on the Facebook, the channel, the official channel of the Grassroots to Break People, and it is to cry out through this platform, to reach out to whichever means you want to reach out to. We're charging nobody. We're doing this because information and communication is one of the more paramount activities to create an enabling environment and to ease the challenges on. We are going to start verification immediately from next week, as we'll be listening to information from the Director of Federal Cooperative, and then the launch of the high stakeholders and also the management of the National Assembly to be able to lift our countries, to give opportunity. So it is now easy for you that have intention to judge exorbitantly. You just have to identify yourself with NASDAQ. You just have to identify yourself with the national agency and follow the due processes where you will be guided properly. And of course, at the moment, we have opportunity in Canada, we have in Australia, we also have in Finland, which we are making arrangements during the first early days of the week to meet with the consulate here in Nigeria and provide the solution for the agent carrying out this request. Anybody looking for greener pasture. The government is happy for giving the skills. The government is happy for anybody who has innovation, do it for you. It is you will stand up, bring what you have from anywhere you are. We can bring you life, give the opportunity for you to showcase yourself, and I can tell you that who has promised Nigerian that he's going to take this skill acquisition to the next level is standing rightly and is in the interest of the President of the Federal Republic, who are in the cooperative with Trustcom, from the primary to the union, and then you have every reason, you have every right to come up, send your children or what you can teach and what you can monetize. Bring it up to us. We are ready to assist to carry on this project. Some of those people who has been restoration of the research center by the National Space Research has been put together. I am assuring you people that will not have any problem with what is happening in Nigeria, and it's going to be great. For those waiting for disbursement, for those in all public platforms for disbursement, I want to tell you something. In everything that is right, we expect to have results. For those that are ready for disbursement, for those that are ready to touch the life of the people, for those that are just remaining to put themselves together, don't make it a difficult task. Areas where you think the money and the people can support you, bring it open, have the meetings with them, open it up, stop procrastinating. This is what the government is saying. By the end of this month, there will be no more opportunity you not to complete what which you have promised the nation Nigeria. This is an opportunity. So, these members of Grassroots, we are been waiting for our make sure that everything that we needed to do, we don't need to invest so much that we happen in the country. But with these partners, that has shown go into everything and give us the resources and also and protect the farm produce. We'll be on board in our next broadcast as they are going to be. I'm going to make it looking for loans, looking for donor, looking for the interest of the President of the Federal Republic, because one person cannot do it. But having everything in hideout, last question, there is nothing we can do except if it comes their own way. We want to understand that if this thing is made for us, following, it is going to be open to all of you. I am not going to speak much because government is the owner of everybody, and the same government before them, and the opportunities are also there. So those of you that are already in the process, you know what I'm saying. It is for you to go and do the needful, whether you are in UAH, whether you are in same grant, whether you are in Mama Supreme grant that you are. It is the interest of Nigeria for grant to be disbursed, and that thing is resulting to a dispute between the people and also the trust between the government and the organization. So there is already prison. There is going to be a lot of recertifications and transparency what is about to happen. We hope for the poor, let the poor see how we can reach out to the ordinary people. But now that the federal cooperative has come out openly and they have seen that the cooperative is one of the, we supported the cooperative to do the disbursement. We supported transparently and do the right thing to do the disbursement. We also support their resources together and invest it on the platform and wait for the return of their investment. This is why grassroots stand for everybody. I am not for one person, I am for everybody. And this platform, and you cannot reach out to us. So our research team will start operation from next week, woman, again. Because there is a need to see them progressing in their careers. There is a need to have them work with will come for them, and in areas where intellect and transparency is needed, leave it for the women to handle it. From wherever you are, you're welcome to this platform. It is family. We don't have problem with anybody. We only go into disagreement. Once it is corrected, we move forward. We have been quiet for a few months. For the people. So for whatever directive they're going to give, please don't be misled by anybody. Work with the system that are made from so let us make reference. There are grants been given in South Africa. Grant has been given in other small Africa. Wherefore we to give grants. It is me. Why not me? Everyone that the president has opened up the channel. The government, it is not the system. It's difficult for ourselves, including. I've always been telling people that with the people who believe and in oneness spirit will see the fact that grassroots is not just a platform, but it's a family. In this world that there's no disagreement. Some of these disagreements you see around us that affected the someone not want to see you doing what you're doing. Someone coming in with, why not me? Someone look at it and say, why? Someone, why are they just like this? Why? It is always a secret that our daddy Paul Enenche has revealed the secret of how you. I'll tell you next time. So why are you so persistent about it? I said I will tell them the secret one day. Of youth, wealth, of those with potential energy. And review it for you people. And once you get into this give to you, you will become focused. You will sharp. You become fearless. You begin to deal with people that could dare the in this, but I'm going to tell you coming, and we very because it is now our to take us to the next level. NASDAQ Federal Ministry of Innovation has come together, create an opportunity to see how we can put ourselves together. So the platform next 1 or 2 weeks, and it's going to be in Nigeria, and a lot of people are going to be there because the skill pool of the nation and Africa at large is also a special guest of our sister, a special guest, and our senior brother is all a special guest of honor. All the senior brother, the Bill or Chacho Foundation is also to support and to promote the youth. It has become clear that supporting the youth is making the youth to triumph, to have a settled society from where. So we appreciate you very well, Ocha. Take whatever names it is the Lord's. Thank you, my brother. Those names you see, one way or the other, supporting the system in the past few months of revision and policy to ensure ordinary people in the federation of this country policies, and by the grace of God, it is. So for our state, your office, your first and second office, they want to give us the full data of every that local government as they'll be onboarding on the app of the recertification will be present on the live broadcast that we need to do such for this thing to begin to happen. And so brothers and sisters all over the world, this program is called Gbb Live Wednesday and Friday, and now we do who are in mass communication broadcast or maybe want to go into for you to send your application. One 0048. That is my personal speak to us. For those verification and recertification as next week, I want to say congratulations for everybody who has been the great what federal government is doing and the opportunity going to be given to the cooperative to be dismissed. Right now, it is your in our next episode as some of these people by the partners who has administrative and transparency as they are taking large part of the United States of America and they've decided the part of where with the government openly to always try to program and ensure that you don't miss. I am not going to continue to guide you. I have joined you. Continue with you, even while some people takes to remain focused. Aggressive platform like the with hope of months and it's taking longer than necessary. And most especially the economy, you know how painful it is. Those who have large families, those who invest in this project. Anybody, wherever you subscribe, any grant you have ever subscribed, the federal government app, make sure and what they need. Don't $1. Watch, take instruction. So good afternoon again. Before I leave, we're back on air. I will that I am team that are working with me. You guys are working with me, and those teams actually working together. For those in the agro base, on board, and we are going to country Nigeria and to the in this wet season. Get money in the country. There are a lot of no money up. They also spend a lot of money. But when you hear, you really know that they with open mind and truly through challenges. And this are the to give them strength, for God to give them people who will support should be in their midst. And so thank you very much. We especially join this broadcast in Nigerians, and we're going to that those who are coming not live bringing their face to this way Nigerians are facing secret courts. So as we're flying to America, I'm going. So and all necessary documents. And among the later enter with our ear, the DSS, with the country. This is how we want to get involved as empower people and all the people. Once again, my name is from grassroots this afternoon, and it's now time for Smile and Smile in Mile. In our next episode, from Paul and reporting this afternoon.